People suffering from food insecurity don't always have enough food to put on the table for everybody in the household every day of the week, and we try to help supplement that and make that possible.
There is around Los Angeles and in Los Angeles a state of hunger, I call it. That's the size of a state in the United States, New Mexico, Virginia. It ranks in that size.
I've done everything from my work with refugees to getting books to classrooms to whatever, and then I realized that if people are hungry, every next step I give them, it doesn't work.
No matter how hard you work, what you do, sometimes it's not enough. I've been volunteering for a very long time, trying to do anything I could. I remember feeling like I didn't have money to give to them, but I could work.
We don't have a food growing problem. We have a food distribution problem. There is more than enough food on this planet to feed everybody.
We're gonna pick today in the back of the Grove to start. Today, the oranges that we're picking will go to Seeds of Hope, and
Project Angel.
And Project Angel.
What we're getting here today, these oranges, grapefruit, it is a wonderful thing to be able to hand somebody who doesn't have a place to live. You know, it's a self-packaged piece of food. You know, it's got a rind on it. You can stick it in your pocket. God forbid you live under a bridge, an orange is a nice thing to have, you know?
I love the idea that we weren't asking anyone for money or for donations. We were just asking them if we could take fruits off of their trees that otherwise would have just fallen to the ground and gone to waste.
For me, I love the immediacy of it. I love that I'm not writing a check that's going to come back to me in a plea for more money. I think it's a win-win. I get something and I get to give something.
To take this produce that was just sitting there and to use volunteers to glean it and then distribute it for free to people who are hungry. It was an easily explainable idea that quickly gained the support of all the major foundations in Los Angeles.
So Food Forward has 3 programs. We started with backyard harvesting, which is exactly what it sounds like. We send volunteers out to people's homes and to public parks and public spaces and harvest fruit on the trees. That produce immediately goes to agencies in the area.
The Food Forward staff make it so easy for us volunteers. For every pick or glean that we do, the Food Forward staff has already assigned a food bank to that. All we have to do is just gather it or pick it, and the food bank shows up and they take the stuff away. We don't have to do the heavy lifting, literally.
The Farmers Market program helps take produce that is not sold at the end of each market session and gets it to agencies usually within a few miles of each market site. So it's very neighborhood-based.
I also do the farmers market glean, and the farmers are so wonderful and so generous in donating their unused produce.
In 2014, we started the Wholesale Recovery Program. This takes pallets and truckloads of food from the wholesale produce district downtown in Los Angeles and gets it to large-scale agencies that can take that much produce.
We have enough food in the LA market to feed everybody in LA and possibly to feed everybody in Southern California. We have this pile of food and we have this much need, but we don't have the bridges. And what we're doing is we're creating the bridges to be able to take all that food and feed all those people. It's taking some time, but we're doing it.
We help gay and lesbian seniors who are low income, boys and girls clubs after school. We are helping immigrant families. Every time I look at the list of receiving agencies, both in their geography and the types of people they help, I'm blown away.
Get in your car, drive around, see a lemon tree, see a grapefruit tree, see some orange trees. And once somebody tells you what Food Forward does, you cannot drive around Los Angeles the same way anymore. You are a changed person.
When you actually see the people who are getting the fresh produce and the difference it makes in their lives, that's really when it hits home and makes it feel great to be involved in this kind of work.
Thank you guys, that was awesome. Real bad.